happening right now, a big piece of space junk is heading towards the moon. Experts say it's a leftover rocket that launched from China about a decade ago, but China says they don't believe that's the case. The debris is expected to slam into the far side of the moon on Friday. Scientists say this one's nothing to worry about, but it could be a problem in the future.
Think again, 50, 100 years from now, we have moon bases, right? You don't want debris coming in to the moon, right? We don't want to take the problem we have right now, Earth, to the moon. And then the Mars 200 years from now, right? We have to think that far ahead in terms of this stuff.
Scientists are pushing for a database to keep track of everything that goes up into space.
This video was done March 2nd, 2022. And I've seen some other videos. Okay, the video that I'm about to show you now is a video that was done July 4th from a news station in reference to them sending a satellite that mysteriously broke free from the Earth's rotation and gravitational pull, and they're sending that satellite out to the moon.
Today, we're one step closer to landing astronauts back on the moon. A satellite the size of a microwave oven just successfully broke free from its orbit around the Earth and is now heading for the moon. News 6's James Sparvero shows us how the Capstone mission could pave the way for astronauts.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Should walking on the moon also become one of the most patriotic moments of the 21st century?
3, 2, 1.
NASA says the Capstone mission will lead the way. A satellite the size of a microwave, launching last week in New Zealand, now on a 4-month flight towards orbiting the moon.
Onward to the moon for the Capstone mission.
Unlike the Apollo missions, NASA says Capstone will test a new lunar orbit, and it will be the same flight around the moon that NASA's future space station will take. NASA says eventually astronauts will dock with that station, called the Gateway, before heading down to the lunar surface.
It's a full spacecraft in a small body. It's got a propulsion system down here. It's got an antenna that talks to the ground here, solar panels.
NASA says Capstone will use its own propulsion and the sun's gravity, which will dramatically reduce the amount of fuel the satellite needs to get to the moon.
Having the small satellites being able to utilize and develop the technology for the bigger missions like the Gateway, is one of the reasons why we choose the Capstone.
And NASA says the satellite will reach its orbit November 13th, and Capstone will study that path around the moon for 6 months. In Cape Canaveral, Brevard County, I'm James Sparvero, getting results, News 6.
Now, again, that video is from July the 4th, 2022. And now some are believing that they're not just sending that satellite out there willy-nilly, that they have a reason that they're sending that satellite out there because they're trying to see what exactly hit the moon. Because most people think it wasn't a rogue Chinese missile or whatever. They're trying to say that it might have been something different. This event even has TikTokers joining into the possibilities of what's possibly going on out there on the moon.
Going on, collective. And look, check this out, right? This is something nobody is talking about, man. What actually happened on the moon? Something crashed to the moon and nobody's speaking about this. This happened March the 4th this year. Look at that. But the moon is out of space. You see what I'm saying? How could you see something so clear and vivid if the moon is out of space? Whatever hit the moon, it penetrated it. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's talking about this. You know what I'm saying? They worried about all the other trends and everything else, but they're not talking about this. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Something actually hit the moon and we actually seen it with the naked eye. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of stuff is happening in plain sight. And, you know, it's up to us to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to tell us about it. I bet you a lot of y'all never even seen this clip. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why nobody even spoke about it.
Well, Now I'm speaking about it. When I look at the chain of events, things seem like they're lining up. I think that it's something to whatever's going on. It's just ironic that they're going to be sending a probe out to do an elliptical orbit on the moon to see what exactly it was or what's going on the moon. Why haven't they done that before? There's no way that we shouldn't have already sent some type of video surveillance of the moon that we should have already locally to the moon. I mean, come on, man. It just makes sense. But when the dates line up from March 4th to July 4th, 2022, something hit the moon. Now they're sending the probe out to elliptically orbit the moon. It makes you think about some stuff, man. Things to make you go, Hey, do your own research and you tell me what you think, man.